am just such a homebody. Drinking coffee with a can of Raid this morning.
There is a life I lead in this city. Hurrying to cup my tea.
What is up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new around here, my name is Hannah. If you're not new, welcome back. I started vlogging in the middle of me making lunch, and I was just like, I need to show the vlog this recipe because it is honestly so good. I posted a TikTok about it a few weeks ago, so if you don't follow me there, go follow. But I've been making this pesto pasta salad for lunch recently, and it has been so good. I'm trying a little bit of a new recipe today with the pasta salad. I am subbing a few ingredients for some healthier ingredients. For instance, they were out of the regular pesto that I get at ShopRite, so I'm trying the vegan pesto. And the only difference is that the regular pesto that I get normally has Parmesan cheese in it, and this one doesn't have Parmesan cheese, which is what makes it vegan. And instead of using normal noodles, I'm using chickpea rotini. My thought process behind using chickpea noodles instead of regular noodles is, one, these are just better for you and they have 19 grams of plant protein, but also I don't think you're going to be able to taste it when you have all the ingredients in the dish. I think that the pesto, onions, tomato, mozzarella, like all of that stuff is going to cover up the taste of the chickpea, because I know that sometimes these noodles can taste a little funky. But because I had to buy the vegan pesto yesterday, I was like, might as well just try out like a healthy alternative to this recipe, because normally I just do regular pesto, regular noodles, chicken, and that's it. So we're trying something different today, and I'll obviously let you guys know how it is. I'm letting the noodles cool off for a little bit, and then I'm gonna add the pesto and everything else into it, and then we can do a little taste test. But I figured I'd share the recipe with you guys. I can also have it popped up on the screen if you want to try it, because this has been my go-to lunch recipe. It's such a good recipe to meal prep because you can make it on a Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday, and you'll have it for 2 or 3 days. Or if you're like me and you live with a boy, you'll probably only have it for 2 days between the two of you. But either way, it's such a good meal to have for lunch for the week, so I'm excited about this. I also wanted to kick off the vlog because I want to vlog for the next few days. John is actually away this week. He's at his parents' house, so I'm essentially living alone for the entire week, and I honestly don't know what to do with myself. If you guys have been around since my New York City East Village days, I lived by myself in a 5th floor walk-up apartment that was essentially a studio, but they called it a 1-bedroom because I had a glass door separating the kitchen from my bedroom. That apartment quite literally traumatized me in multiple ways. One, it was the first time I had ever lived alone in my entire life. It is definitely a transition to go from living with roommates in college or living with your parents post-grad to living in New York City, of all places, in a walk-up apartment alone by yourself, especially when you work from home too. So you guys were around for all of the traumatic incidents that happened there. I had multiple water damages. I had bug incidents. I had a rat towards the end there too. That was fun. I had everything that you could possibly think of happen to me in that apartment. My living alone experience in that specific place is obviously very different than what my living alone experience would be like here in this apartment. And granted, this building itself has its fair share of issues, but nothing as traumatic as the last apartment, and even then I'm sharing the trauma with another person. But I am alone for the week. I'm by myself. I'm living alone again, which sounds so dramatic, and I'm making it sound so dramatic, partly on purpose. I don't know, I just figured I'd vlog and take you guys through like what I do to entertain myself, how I go out of my way to socialize when it's just me, myself, and I every single day, especially because I work from home. Also for me, I'm just such an introverted person. I would call myself like an introverted extrovert, an extroverted introvert. I don't know which way it would be, introverted extrovert or an extroverted introvert. I am just such a homebody. Like if I could stay in my apartment every single day throughout the week and never leave other than to like go to the grocery store or workout class, I so would. It takes a lot for me to socialize with other people, especially because I live with another person now, so it takes even more of an effort to go out of my way to like reach out to friends to make dinner plans or reach out to friends to hang out, because I have to really fill up my social battery, as they say, in order to hang out with people or like be around people. Yeah, I've always been that way and I probably will always be that way. The only people that really don't drain my social battery are people that feel like home and feel like family to me. So my family obviously feels like family to me, my boyfriend feels like family to me, and a few of my very close friends feel like family to me. So they're the only people that really don't like drain my social battery. And I'm not saying that to come off as a negative way. I'm not saying that like people drain me or people are and have a negative impact on me. It's just like who I am as a person, how I've always been, and probably how I always will be. There's gnats in my apartment. Where did you even come from, little buddy? For this week specifically, since John is gone and it's just me, myself, and I in this apartment, I really do have to make an effort to like socialize and get out and about if I want to interact with other humans. And it's not healthy to stay in your apartment, or like for me to stay in my apartment for 5 days without any social interactions with other people. That's just not a healthy way to live, and I'm well aware of that. So for this vlog, for this week that I am in the apartment alone, I'm just gonna take you guys with me and share tips for how I get out and about, how I force myself to kind of socialize, force myself to get out of my apartment, little ways to do it, bigger ways to do it, so on and so forth. So with that being said, welcome to a solo, living alone week in my life, whatever you would like to call it. I think this is gonna be a fun one, and obviously I don't get the opportunity to live alone that often anymore. I feel like this video is gonna be fun and just different than my typical work week in my life, day in my life type of content. So welcome to it. If you guys are new around here, I live in Jersey City, which is in the New York City area. I've been on YouTube for about 2.5, 3 years. I honestly don't know at this point. I don't think it's been 3 years, because that sounds like a very long time. But I started my channel during the pandemic, and I have taken you guys with me through every step of adulthood, from the first job that I had out of college and living with my parents, to moving to New York City, to getting a new job, to moving in with my boyfriend. You guys have really been with me through every step of the way, and I'm so appreciative for this little community. So with that being said, if you guys like city content, your average everyday 20-year-old content, workout content, travel content, the whole 9 yards, make sure to stick around, subscribe down below so you guys don't miss out on any future videos. That was such a chatty intro, but I've just been thinking about it a lot, and I knew that this week living by myself was going to be very challenging for me mentally. I didn't love it the first time I did it, but I got used to it. And since I haven't done this since we've moved in together, which has been, it's been how long now? Like 8 months? Definitely over 6 months, I think. I just feel like I've gotten so used to having another person around. So I figured I'd like, I don't know, have a sit down chat, be real, be open with you guys for a hot second before we get today's vlog started. Review of this pasta. I let it sit in the fridge for like 30 minutes. Maybe it's been a little bit longer than that. I think it's been like about an hour actually. Just to get cold. Nobody likes warm pasta salad unless you do, but I don't. And I have to say, I think I like my OG version a little bit better. The noodles have a really weird texture to them, and they fall apart really easily. I guess if you guys eat chickpea pasta regularly, like if you're gluten-free or something, you would probably already know this, but I clearly did not. And the texture is just a little bit strange. But I would say that that's the only thing about the pasta that I'm like not 100% about. I like the vegan pesto. I think it tastes very similar to the regular pesto. So if that's your only option, I would say just go for it. Overall, I like it. I'm still gonna eat it. It's not like a complete waste of food or a meal, you know, but the pasta noodles are just kind of weird. That's like my only thing, is that it's a little strange. It's not terrible though. All right, it's a little bit later. I'm actually getting ready to head to Pilates. I'm heading to Avia's in the West Village. I really miss having the East Village location like a 5-minute walk from my apartment, because when I lived in the East Village, it was literally diagonally across from me, across from Tompkins Square Park, and it was so convenient to go to my favorite Pilates class. But now that I live in Jersey City, it's more of a hike, I would say, to get to this specific Pilates class, but I love it so much that I'm literally willing to go out of my way to go to this Pilates class. Workout classes, in my opinion, are some of the best ways to get out of your apartment and get out of your space and get out of your headspace in general. If you're in a rut, if you're feeling lonely, if you just feel like you need to mix things up, I would highly recommend hitting up a local yoga studio, Pilates studio, cycle bar, whatever's near you, and go take a class, because it's not like you really have to interact with people at these classes, but it's just nice to be surrounded by other people, and also you're moving your body, so it's kind of a win-win situation. I was already a little bit sad last night having to spend the night by myself and go to bed by myself, so I knew that tonight I should probably book something to get me out of the apartment, not necessarily distract myself, but also kind of distract myself in a way. So I'm really looking forward to this class. I'm glad that I booked it at 5:30, because I was gonna book the 6:30 class if I got off the wait list, and 6:30 would have been way too late. I'm already tired, so I know that once I get back from this class, I'm gonna have to cook dinner, and then I'm probably gonna like lay on the couch or go to bed early, because I did not sleep well last night. I don't sleep well by myself anymore, which is another thing. It's just, I don't know, I feel like when I sleep by myself, I'm on high alert and have a little bit of anxiety, which is something we're tackling. And I know it typically goes away after the first night or two of spending the night by myself, but for the first night or two, I feel like I'm kind of on high alert. And not to say my building isn't safe or anything, I just wake up for every noise and am on high alert. There's really no other way to explain it. So I didn't really sleep that well last night. I'm hoping tonight is a little bit better, but I also know that I need to go wear myself out at Pilates, come back, make dinner, and then really chill for the rest of the night. Also, there's a new BFFs podcast getting released tonight, and I love watching them on YouTube when they premiere, so that's something else to look forward to. I also just talked with my hands for that entire clip. Don't know what happened there, so apologies if that drives you nuts. Back from Pilates. I literally just gave this update 5 seconds ago, so I'm having deja vu. I never film videos at the same time because of how confusing and how like mixed up I get. I just prefer to film one video, edit it, post it, and then film the next video, if you know what I mean. But I'm filming 2 videos this week at the same time. I got a package in the mail. This is my Set Active set that I ordered last week. It finally came in. I'm very excited to see not only what it looks like in person, but try it on. I don't think I'm gonna try it on tonight because I'm kind of gross. I honestly get pretty lazy when it comes to trying clothes on, because it's just a lot to like take off all your clothes and like, I don't know, try things on. Okay, this color is literally so pretty. Oh my goodness. I love, and it has little pockets on the side. So cute. I was nervous that the mediums would be too big because I get the leggings in a size small, but they look perfect. So those are the biker shorts. The top I am nervous about because I can feel that there's not a built-in bra with this tank top. So I don't know if I'm gonna like the support of it. I may have to exchange it for a different top, but let's see. I'll have to try it on, but this looks huge, like width-wise, so I don't know if it's going to be very supportive. Not that I need every single active top to be supportive, like I could just use this as a walking top or doing yoga or something, but there's no built-in bra, it's just the tank top. So if the tank top isn't tight, there may be an issue. But I need to try it on later. That's not a now issue. Right now I need to make dinner because it's already 7 o'clock, and then I need to take a shower. See, normally when John's here, he would have probably already made dinner if I was going to Pilates, so I'm just having to do this all by myself, which is such a minuscule thing to complain about. It is what it is. Back to the old days. happy Thursday. I just tried on the little Set Active set that I got last night, and it's so stinking cute. The top is a little bit concerning. Not concerning, but it doesn't fit exactly the way I would like it to fit, but also I do still kind of like it. Let me brush my hair and put it up in a ponytail, and then we can talk. Overall, the set is really, really cute. I love the color of it. I think it's a very pretty shade of blue, and I love the way that the biker shorts specifically fit. The top is the only thing I'm not 100% in love with, because obviously, I talked about this last night, but there's not like a built-in bra, so it's just the top. And I don't think it looks bad. I sometimes have issues where if there's not like a built-in bra, my chest just looks saggy, for lack of a better word. If you have a larger chest, you know the whole deal. But there's another part of the top that I'm not loving right at this moment. This is like kind of caving in. I don't know if it's because I'm not wearing the right size, or if it's because I need to wash it and maybe like shrink it just a little bit, which makes me nervous because, I mean, if you shrink it just a little bit, there's potential just to shrink it fully. But I do think the style is really cute. I don't know if I'd repurchase the top. I think I'm gonna keep it if I can fix this, but I don't know if this is like defective and I could return it for the exact same top. I don't know. I do think it's cute though. Also, we're drinking coffee with a can of Raid this morning. I'm not drinking the Raid, but if you know me and you know my history with apartments, just know that this apartment is no different than the last. I appear to attract chaos when it comes to apartments, and right now we have an ant infestation in our bathroom, of all places, not the kitchen, the bathroom. And the best part about this is that we don't even live on the ground floor of this building. So where the ants are coming from, I have no clue. The maintenance team has been here twice already to look for the issue, and they patched up a hole yesterday. There's another ant right there. I mean, they're just literally all over the place, like all over the toilet, all over the ground, all over the cracks. And so me and this can of Raid are best friends this morning. I'm gonna put in a maintenance request for them to come in and caulk the entire bathroom, including the toilet, because they are quite literally all over the place. Like, this is just my luck though. I have such bad luck with apartments in New York, New Jersey, the city in general. I don't know what it is with me, but it's always a hot mess. So that's what we're doing this morning. We're having a chaotic morning, drinking my coffee. What else is new? I am not gonna lie to you guys. Today is really not my day. It's not really going that well. Nothing's happened that's necessarily super bad, but I just feel like my luck today is not good. First, we had the ant issue, and it just progressively got worse after I turned off the camera. I mean, the ants are coming out from under the toilet, they're coming out from every crack in the bathroom. Had maintenance come, and maintenance was basically saying that they have to, like, not fumigate, but like use this bug spray thing, and in order to use it I have to leave my apartment for 4 hours. So tomorrow morning we will be trying to find another place to work. Honestly, I might just go down to the lobby of my building and work downstairs for 4 hours, because at least it's free and I don't have to like leave the building. But that was the first thing that went wrong today. Second thing is that the weather is just so unnecessarily nasty outside. Like, it's not even raining, it's just so dark. And I looked at the weather app, and it's apparently supposed to be like this for, not even being dramatic, the next 10 days. Every day for the next 10 days is supposed to be cloudy and either raining or just cold. Not exactly thriving today, and I don't love it. I obviously moved to the couch because our office, when the weather is like this, is just extra dark. Our office is always dark, as you guys know, but when the weather is like this specifically, it's literally like pitch black in there. Even if we bought lamps, it wouldn't make it much better. So I moved into the living room to not only be comfy cozy, but to also get some sunlight, because I think that was also affecting my mood. So I'm gonna sit here, continue to work. I brought out a little ice drink. You guys know that these are my favorite. And I'm gonna continue working. I have a meeting in 30 minutes or so, and I already did prep for it this morning, so I'm kind of just waiting until that meeting starts, and then we'll carry on. We'll see what else we get up to today. I'm supposed to work out later. I'm not sure if it's gonna happen. I also need to take a package back to UPS for a return. Okay, I've been MIA today because I got swamped with work at the last minute. So many tasks came my way literally within the last hour and a half of the day, and just the fact that it's Thursday and I was already kind of tapped out today, it just felt very overwhelming and a lot. So that's what I've been up to, but I'm getting ready to head out of the apartment. One, I just need to escape this apartment for a little bit and clear my head. Two, I need to run to UPS, so it's the perfect excuse. And three, I am gonna go for a run, or at least attempt to. If it turns into a hawk or a walk instead, I'm not gonna be entirely mad. I wanna try to get a run in, but if I'm not feeling it, I'm not gonna push my body. So we're gonna run to UPS first and then see what my body is feeling like once we're over there. And if I'm feeling up to it, we'll be going for an outdoor run. Good morning, happy Friday. Today's Friday, thank God. I'm having a way better day so far today. It's only 9:06, so we're knocking on all of the wood, but I already feel a little bit better today than I did yesterday. I didn't vlog the rest of my evening, simply because I just wasn't in the mood. I got back from my run, had dinner, and laid on the couch. I read a little bit of my book and then watched the NFL draft, called my mom, figured out birthday gifts for both my sister and my dad, kind of like had an evening. So we're back in action. I feel way better today. I am in fact getting kicked out of my apartment in 50 minutes though, because they're gonna come in and spray the bathroom, and I apparently have to leave for 4 hours because whatever fumes they spray are toxic and I cannot breathe them in. I guess it also smells bad, so I can't breathe them in for like 4 hours. So I need to find another place to work. I just made a coffee. I made it to go just in case I have to take it with me. Don't know what I'm gonna do for breakfast. Don't know what I'm gonna do for lunch. I literally have meetings from the time I get kicked out of my apartment until the time I'm allowed to go back into my apartment, which is great because it's a great distraction. But taking meetings in public places is just, one, annoying, because normally there's a lot of background noise happening and you can't control background noise, and I get distracted very quickly when other people are talking or there's noise going on in the background when I'm trying to concentrate on something. And two, I also don't want to be rude by like talking on the meeting around other people in a public place. So I may just stay here. I was thinking about going to a cafe, but I think that I may just stay in my building. My building has a ton of different workspaces. The only thing is I won't have access to like food or anything like that, but I guess I could always, well, I won't even have time to go out and get it. I don't know, this is just my thought process this morning. I basically need to change into presentable clothes to leave my apartment. I slicked my hair back today. It is a hair wash day either tonight or tomorrow. I'm going out to dinner tonight, so maybe tomorrow. But I need to change into at least like leggings and a sweater or something of that sort so that I can leave my apartment. But that's just a little update. Good morning, you guys. Happy Friday. Like I said, I'm very thankful it's Friday. It has been a long week. I'm just ready for the weekend. Even though it's gonna be a gloomy weekend, I'm ready to just like relax, even if it's just me sitting on my couch for the next 2 days, to be completely honest. Okay, update. They never showed up, and now I have meetings from 10:30 to 2 p.m. So I had to reschedule for Monday, which is very annoying. Needless to say, this building that we live in is getting on my nerves. They've been on my nerves since we moved in, and apparently is not stopping anytime soon. So that's how my day is going. Me and Braid will be best friends throughout the weekend because the ants legitimately will not stop coming out of every single crack in the bathroom. Like every time I go in there, I have to use Raid to spray an ant and like the cracks that they're coming out of. So that is what I'm dealing with. It's been such a chaotic week. I can't even. And today with work is just chaotic too. So I'm not very happy, to be completely honest, with them not showing up. I just think that it's kind of rude. It would be like me scheduling a meeting and then like not showing up to the meeting on time. That's what I compare it to, personally. Whatever, I get to stay in my apartment, eat my food, not leave. I have to leave 9 a.m. on Monday now, which sucks, but it is what it is. So I'm gonna get back to work. Just figured I'd provide you guys with a little bit of an update because the chaos never stops over here. I am freaking out over this box. You guys are gonna learn why in a second. This just made my day. The other day I posted a TikTok and then made it a reel, and it was like a little get ready with me to go on a hawk or a walk, whatever. Well, in the video I used a talentless hoodie to do like the little over the shoulders neck thing, and when I posted it on Instagram for reels, Talentless actually DM'd me and asked if they could use my video for their socials in exchange for product. I would say that I'm not typically one to accept like gifted partnerships, just because I do take a lot of time to create my content and a lot of effort goes into it. But if I'm making content for fun and a brand reaches out to me and is like, can we use this, and we'll tag you, sometimes they give you product in exchange. If I've already made the content, it's good promotion either way. But Talentless was so kind enough to offer to send me some of their spring items in exchange for the video that I made, which is just a full circle moment because I've had the Talentless hoodie that I wore in that video for years. My sister got it for me for my birthday or Christmas or something of that sort, like 2 or 3, maybe even 4 years ago. So the fact that they're not reaching out to send me product because of the video I made is just unreal to me, like absolutely unreal. So let's unbox this. Oh, it's a box within a box. I'm freaking the frick out. This makes me so happy and so excited. Wow. This is not real. Oh my goodness. This is insane. Hey Hannah, we're so excited to get you some of your favorite core pieces into your everyday wardrobe. Can't wait to see how you style everything. Enjoy, Talentless. Shut up, they wrote me a handwritten note. This is insane. What the heck? How cool is this? So fun. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh, they included, oh my goodness, additional items. So I picked out 2 items for myself, and I guess they sent me a 3rd one. So this is one of the items that I picked out. It's a big, oversized black hoodie. I actually have this one in one of their other colors, which is the one that I posted in, but I wanted to get it in black because I actually don't own any black hoodies, and it's just such good quality. So this is the front of it with the little Talentless logo, and then the back is their circle logo. So cool. Then we have sweatpants, which these might be kind of big on me. I got them in a size large per the reviews. They're just this really pretty like beigey color, kind of an off-white color, and again have the Talentless logo here. They're banded at the bottom. I'm so excited to wear these. And then they included a little everyday basic tee. Oh, this will be perfect to wear in the summer. It's a little cropped white t-shirt to pair with the sweatpants. So freaking cute. I highly doubt they're watching this video, but if Talentless is watching this video, thank you guys so much. This is like a full circle pinch me moment that I am just so insanely grateful for. And if you had told me when I got my original Talentless hoodie many years ago that I would eventually be getting products from them for free for a video that I created for fun on my Instagram, I would have told you you were lying. But you're not lying. This is real life. That is crazy. Okay. Having a moment. We're having a moment. I want to take a picture of this now and say thank you on Instagram. Hello, it's a lot later. I finished up work for the day, went to the gym. Now I'm getting ready to go out for dinner. I made plans a little bit earlier this week, like maybe Monday or Tuesday, to go out to dinner with my friend Kim. There's something about being home alone on a Friday night that's just very depressing to me personally. It just makes me feel like sad, and I don't love it. I have no issue staying home by myself on a Saturday night, but for some reason I just feel like left out of things if I'm home alone on a Friday night. So if John and I don't have plans on Friday nights typically together, I will try to like arrange something with one of my friends or a group of us or something. So I'm really excited to see Kim. I haven't seen her in like 2 weeks, I think, since my birthday dinner. She's been a busy gal, and so have I. So I'm excited to see her. We're going to a little Italian restaurant in the East Village called Folia. It's been on my list forever, so I'm very excited to finally get the opportunity to try it. They have arancini for an appetizer, and then they have like cacio e pepe and a bunch of other pasta dishes for the actual dinner. You already know that I'll be indulging in an espresso martini because those are just my go-to. Call me basic, call me what you want, but there is nothing quite like a pasta dinner paired with an espresso martini. So I'm getting ready for that. The outfit of the night, I'm wearing this blazer crop top situation from Super Down off of Revolve. Truly have only worn this, I think, 2 or 3 times. It is very chesty. Like if this button were to pop, I would be screwed. So I actually put a safety pin in my pocket because I have a fear of this button popping, because there's nothing under it other than a bra. So if this pops open, it's a free-for-all. And then I'm wearing my Abercrombie straight leg. I think these are mom jeans, I think is what they're called, something of that sort. I also had to roll the sleeves of this cropped blazer because it's kind of long in the arm. It is really cute, and it's also very affordable. I think that they still have it on their website. I got it a year and a half ago. Just haven't had really many opportunities to wear it. I have to be careful when I wear it because of the top situation, but I feel like a girls' night in a, it's not a fancy Italian restaurant, or else I probably would be wearing this, but like in a casual Italian restaurant, possibly drinks after, this is the perfect outfit. And then I threw my hair back in a braid because my hair is so insanely dirty. I was gonna wash it after my workout, but I just didn't have time to wash it, blow dry it, style it, do the whole thing. It's also raining outside, so I just didn't see a point in me washing my hair and then going outside and getting rained on, because then it would just get dirty again. I'm getting ready to leave in like 25 minutes, so I think I'm gonna sit down on the couch for a little bit and read. I haven't had the opportunity to read all day. I started a new book last night by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I can't remember the name of it. I'll have to come back with a name, but it's only 88 pages long. So, I mean, can we call it a novella? I don't know what defines a novella, but the book is literally only 88 pages, and it's written in letter form. So each like chapter of the book is a letter written back and forth between 2 characters, and apparently there's a huge plot twist at the end according to the reviews, so I'm excited to get to that. But since it's only 88 pages, I'm literally 50% of the way in, and I figured might as well sit down and finish it before I head out to dinner, and I will feel super accomplished and relaxed. I also cracked open a little seltzer before dinner. I had these last weekend, and this is the only seltzer slash alcohol that I found that has not given me a hangover the next day. Normally I drink just knowing that I'm gonna be super sick the next day and just have really bad anxiety and the whole 9 yards. But last weekend I had these when I went out to a comedy show. Was it last weekend? I think it was last weekend when I went to a comedy show with my friend, and I had like 3 of these and was completely fine the next day. Didn't feel gross at all, didn't feel hungover, didn't feel sick to my stomach that night. So I might have found the key to success, like the only alcohol that doesn't really make me sick, and they sell it in a convenience store that's near me, which is really nice. Having one of these while I sit down and read. I'll try to get a few little clips at dinner. Kim is like one of the only friends that I feel comfortable vlogging around. She was the friend in college that I would go to if I ever wanted to like take pictures or mirror selfies or anything. She's like just the type of person that's down for that, which I love because that's my personality too. Like if there's a mirror, I'm gonna be taking a picture in it. I actually feel comfortable like vlogging around here and doing the whole 9 yards. So I'll try to get some clips at dinner if I remember. Don't know if I'll be reading my camera out, but if anything, we'll get some iPhone clips.
My favorite mornings are when I remember to leave chocolate croissant out there.
Good morning. It is Saturday. I have honestly had the most relaxing day so far. I just said good morning, but it's actually 2 p.m. now. I woke up at 10:45 and I honestly cannot remember the last time that I've woken up that late. I feel like typically I'm like a 9:30 on the weekend riser, and clearly I was exhausted because I did not roll out of bed and wake up until 10:45, and even then I felt like I could have slept for like 2 more hours, but I forced myself to get out of bed because I already felt like kind of lazy for sleeping in until 10:45. I had this whole plan to go shopping today, and needless to say, it's not happening because 1, I slept in until 10:45. 2, it is so nasty outside. Like I can barely see the buildings in the horizon, which is just not a good shopping day, especially because the majority of the stores in New York are outside, so you have to like walk outside to get to them. It's not like a mall, although I do have a mall near me that I could go to now that I think about it. It wasn't happening this morning. That's all I'm gonna say. The shopping was not happening this morning. I've had the most relaxing start to my day. I made a little latte. I made a Trader Joe's chocolate croissant, which is my favorite thing to do on the weekends. I edited my video for tomorrow. I have been watching YouTube and just really hanging out. I've been doing laundry, relaxing. I just took a shower, which was much needed, and I'm vibing with it. I sometimes feel like very lazy and unproductive having days like this, but I think that after the week that I've had, just with work and feeling gross, and I feel like I've been so whiny in this vlog, so I'm so sorry if you kind of caught that vibe, but it was just a weird week with John being gone, with the weather being gross, my lack of motivation with work in general. I just feel like it's been a really bleh week. So I think that I really needed today to just sit down on my couch and have a me day, like be lazy. I really just needed to be lazy, and that's what we're doing, which is fine because last night I got out. I had such a good time. We went to Folia for dinner. I think I mentioned that, and it was a really cute restaurant. I would go back, but I think I would go back and like bring my family. It gave me very family friendly Italian vibes. Like when we were there were a lot of older people and families sitting down for dinner. There wasn't many people our age, although there was. But I think it was one of like the less trendier places in New York in my opinion, which kind of made it feel very family friendly and suburban like in a way. I don't know, I really liked it. The food was good, prices were fine, cocktails were good. Overall it was just like a good vibe, and I really enjoyed obviously catching up with Kim. We went to the Little Rebel after, which is a cocktail bar near the East Village. I think it's off of 2nd Avenue and 14th Street. In that area, and basically the theme of this cocktail bar is celebrity mugshots. So you walk in and they have celebrities mugshots all over the wall. I can insert a picture here, which is ironic because Aunt Becky actually ended up going to jail in real life, but they have Aunt Becky's mugshot on the wall, so that was really funny. But they have Britney Spears, they have Tiger Woods, they have random celebrities mugshots all over the wall, and the cocktails are really good. Definitely on the pricier side, but overall just a good vibe because it's not crowded, they play good music, and you can actually chat and catch up. So we went there after dinner, and then I came back here. It was like 1 a.m. I think by the time I ended up falling asleep because I FaceTimed John last night and then knocked, which is also probably why I woke up so late because I didn't go to bed till 1 a.m. but it is what it is. Like I said, I don't really have a plan for the rest of the day. I think that you're pretty much looking at it. Maybe I'll go to the mall near me because Jersey City actually has an indoor mall if you guys aren't familiar with the area. It's like a legitimate suburban mall. Like there's a parking garage and everything attached to it, and they actually have good stores in there. They have like a huge Zara, and I don't think they have Abercrombie, but they do have a few other stores that I would be interested in going to. I'm looking for a graduation outfit. I'm graduating in 3 weeks. Technically I already graduated, you guys know this, but I'm getting to walk at my graduation in 3 weeks because here's the thing. I did the time. I did the 2 years. I did the work. I want to walk across the stage. I want to wear the outfit with the hat and walk across the stage. I think that I deserve it. So I am in fact flying all the way to Virginia. Took time off work to officially graduate, even though I technically already have my diploma from grad school, because I just think it's special. Like I deserve it. I want to celebrate with my family, do the whole thing, but I need to find outfits for it. So that was supposed to be today's task, find an outfit. It's either gonna happen today or happen tomorrow or happen later this week. I have no clue, but right now it's not happening. I'm gonna continue to sit here, finish up watching YouTube videos. I might read for a little bit. I have like pretty much every electronic I own on the coffee table right now and just hang out. But I wanted to say good morning. It's no longer morning. I don't know why I keep saying good morning. I guess good afternoon and happy Saturday.